Congratulations, Rob, on a what seemed to be a very routine start. Always a bit of a worry, these short format starts, but you made that look quite easy.
Yeah, I think we're finishing. It's sort of come back. I'm finishing well. And it's weird. I played a fifth leg, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm on 356, and I think to myself, I'll just bang a 180, bang a 140, leave 36, and I won't get a shot. And I banged the 180, I banged the 140, and then all of a sudden I'm sitting on 36, and then he's giving me a shot. Jason's a very good player. I know he hasn't been on the circuit, he hasn't been on the scene very long, but credit to him because he's actually classed. You know, when his back's against the wall, usually that's when he plays his best stuff. Mm-hmm. And I was just glad to sort of see the match out the way I did.
I must ask you, I haven't spoken to you since the end of the Grand Slam when you had that very odd end to the game with Michael. I just want to put this to bed now. There's been a lot of chatter on social media about sort of the end of that match. There was no ill feeling between the two of you, and I need you to sort of nail that now.
No, not at all. I love Mike to bits. I think he's a great player. For myself, I sort of found it weird just with the fist bump. I need a double top. But that's what happens, yeah, when you ain't been in the bubble for so long. You get yourself into a game, you think to yourself, and you're not thinking. All of a sudden, I've had a fist bump, and I think it's 9-0. It's weird. But no, there's not going to be any hard feelings between me and him. I spoke to him today. Do you know what? He's a brilliant guy. I wish him all the best. And to be honest with you, deserved winner last week. For me, yeah, it just threw a rhythm a little bit, but there's no hard feelings on that. Do you know, I played with Mike in the World Cup 2 years running. I spent weekends with him. I've spent time in Australia with him, and he's a great guy. And there's no hard feelings there.
And just finally, this is always built as the big warm up before the Worlds. You know, you'll obviously want a good run and go into the Worlds and a spring in your step.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, it's very hard actually because I look at it now. The game's just coming back. The game's just doing what I want it to do. It's really weird, and actually, I'm very interested at the minute in playing. Bit unlike me for probably the last 6 months, but at the same time, it's very hard to get off your mind. I've already started my media for the World Champs and other stuff, and I think I'm not sort of downgrading this tournament, but the Worlds is on the mind. But we have to deal with this first, and obviously I want a good run in this to just take a bit of confidence into the next 2 or 3 weeks to when I play in there. And I'm so glad it's back at Ali Pali. Really, I think it's a spectacular place, absolute amazing. I walk in there, I get tingles straight over me from the time what I walk in. So. No, I want a massive performance there, but I'd like a bigger performance this weekend just to sort of get there.
That's actually, I know that was supposed to be like my last question, but it's an interesting point you've made there. Does that mean a lot to the players being at Ali Pali? Does it make it feel like it's the World Championship?
Yeah, I think, I do believe, players act differently. I think everyone acts differently. They know, it's the biggest tournament of the year. Everyone's very focused and where they should be. And I've known that for sort of like 2-3 years now. But just for me, obviously, it was my beginning. It was my first one, what I properly won on TV and an absolute massive. I adore the place. You walk in, it's old, it's got character. And I can just remember sort of like parking in the car park, having a look at the building in the night sky, playing in the evening. And absolutely amazing. I can't wait to go back, but at the same time, I need to focus on this weekend.
Okay, well, listen, thanks for your time. Good result again today, and hopefully speak to you over the next couple of days.
Thank you very much, Phil.
Okay.